Today, I'll be going through 5 sharpeners of different price points to find out which one works the best. Now, these sharpeners are not exactly Indian, these two sharpeners are. These 3 sharpeners can be found internationally. Only this one can't be found in India, whereas this is a very cheap one, can be found everywhere. Now, moving on to the actual review of the Staedler graphite sharpener. Now, I have not always, well, ever since I started taking up coloring or art seriously, I've always been using this Apsara fine point sharpener, which comes in, let me see, which comes in packs of roughly 5, if I'm not mistaken. These come in 5 packs and they're very, very cheap. They're some 25 rupees, and they're really great if you're starting out new with colored pencils and you don't want to spend too much of money and you want to get that really, really fine point. So this has always been my favorite. But now I found this Staedler graphite sharpener. Now, the reason for me buying this particular sharpener was because it had dual holes over here. Now, the thing with Derwent pencils is that they're too big. For example, now, so a Faber-Castell pencil just enters this sharpener really easily. But with Derwent, what you have to do is, yeah, it doesn't quite get in and it doesn't do much. It's just stuck there. So you either use a big sharpener or you use something of Derwent itself, which I must say, my experience with this one wasn't that good. As you can see, it broke. But anyways, so the actual competition is gonna be in between these 2 sharpeners. Now, these 2 sharpeners have been my absolute favorite, the Apsara fine point sharpener and this new entrant in town. Now, just a disclaimer, I have been using this for a past couple of weeks and I'm not sure how long this will last, how long the sharpness will last, but with these, I've been using these for like quite a lot of time. These last around like 2 weeks or something of that sort. It doesn't really last long, but it's easy on the pocket since it's very cheap. And if you're wondering, this is a Derwent sharpener which broke one day. It just fell off the table and broke. This is a Jarlink or a Tihu sharpener. I was very generously gifted this by a friend. But again, the problem with this is it doesn't quite give me that like extra fine tip that I'm looking for. This one's really cheap. Yeah, I just got it from somewhere. It's a student grade sharpener, really, so it doesn't do much. Anywho, onto the review or the comparison, I'd say, between these 2 sharpeners. And let's see how it works. Now, bear in mind that the Derwent pencils won't be able to like sharpen on this particular sharpener. So we'll be trying all the other pencils on this sharpener. So I have got like my Faber-Castell Polychromos, I've got my Prismacolors, I've got these graphite pencils that I used by Bianio. I've got a couple of Mars Lumograph lying around, but I don't want to waste them, honestly. These are General's charcoal pencil. As you can see, one of them's already been sharpened, but we'll try it anyhow. These are my new set of Derwent pastel pencils. These are taken from the set, and these are notoriously hard to sharpen. And honestly speaking, I have seen reviews everywhere online, and I can't find a good sharpener for these in India. So if anybody has any leads, do let me know. First, Faber-Castell Polychromos with the Apsara long point sharpener. Let's see, what's that like? Ooh. See? That's what made me fall in love with these. These are so amazing, and they're like 25 rupees for like 5 packs. That's you can sharpen it some more and then it'll just break off, so you have to be careful. This is amazing. That's the point. And Faber-Castell, being oil based, does hold a point quite well, so that's something to keep in mind. Now going in with the Staedler one, let's see. You know what? Maybe this pencil's bad. Let's try. Let's try this one. Ooh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Look at that. So I guess the lead on this, it's kind of broken or something. My Faber-Castells have been tossed around quite a bit. I won't deny that. So we'll come to know once we move on to the other pencils also, if that's a consistent problem or not. Now on to the Prismacolors. Oh, these pencils are very difficult to get a point on. These are really delicate wax-based pencils that just break off with, like, just even if you just put like even the little bit of pressure, which is why I kind of avoid these on really detailed drawings. The vibrance is of course an added point, but yeah. Okay, let's start. So these ones, you won't see me like going from full blunt to full long tip on these, because since I've been using this one for quite a while, most of these are kind of like have already gone that long tip with this sharpener, because this promises to give you a long point. So wow, look at the point on this. With Prismacolors it won't last long, but I mean, that's good enough for like 3 to 4 strokes of details. So yeah, pretty good. Okay, Prismacolor's done. Moving on to Prismacolor and Apsara long point. Let's see. This is how the tip looks. Yeah, that's sharp enough. The Prismacolors are known for breaking off right there. Just you can see that bit of unevenness over there. So yeah, pretty good. Let's do a quick comparison. I think the point on this one's pretty good. So this one was the Staedler one, the flesh tone one, and the red one was Apsara. And the points on these are pretty good. This one, but I have to say, this one, the one with Staedler, is pretty darn pointy. I mean, you could actually hurt yourself with this. This one, it's pointy, but it's got that slant. But again, honestly, this sharpener is not meant for artistic use. It's meant for academic use. But still, for the amount, it's really good. This one costs 145 rupees in India, which is quite decent actually. Let's go in with Bianio graphite pencils. Okay, so I'll go vice versa this time. I'll go in with Staedler first. If I push it in too much, because they've already been sharpened by the long point sharpener, the lead is going to break, because it's going to touch like this part and it's going to break. So I don't want that to happen, because that'd be unfair. But look at the point on this. That's a good point. If you have to get those eyelashes and everything. And this is B, by the way. So yeah. Okay, moving on to Apsara. This has already been sharpened by Apsara. So this is a 2B. Okay, I think we're done on this. Look at that. Again, this is a problem that I'm seeing in like pencils that have that really soft lead. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you can see very clearly that this one's kind of broken on the tip. This one has a very intact tip, which is what you want actually, because this will blunt out pretty quickly. So okay, graphite pencils. Okay, so this one goes in here. Okay, let's just see how it works with uneven, disfigured, good quality charcoal pencils. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. Let me try one more round and let's see. Okay, I think that's as far as I can go safely to show you the results. That's pretty darn good, I'd say. That's good. That's good work. That'll easily give you like 4-5 hair strokes right there. So yeah, that's good, like this. Okay, moving on to the old favorite. I'm actually cringing thinking that the charcoal pencil will break, but anyhow. Okay, I think that's as far as I can go. Let me just get that out. Okay, this is good, but again, it's not like pointy. It's still a bit blunt, but honestly, even this was blunt. But the point on this one, done by Staedler, is much more thinner. So I think I'd prefer that for hair strokes. Okay, now for the final thing. These Derwent pastel pencils. So these are really hard to sharpen. So let's see what happens now. So I'm gonna go in with the Staedler one first. Let me go into the big hole, the one meant for Derwent. All Derwent pencils are a bit fatter. So, ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I like this stuff. Look at the point on that pastel pencil. It's amazing. And it's steady. That's the best part. And with this, if you're careful enough, well, it's effortless on a budget, that too. So the winner is, let me just tidy this up, this one, the Staedler Graphite pencil sharpener. Yeah, it takes the cake. If you're willing to spend some extra money on your sharpener, and let me tell you, if you're into color pencils, sharpening is very important. A blunt pencil doesn't get you anywhere. I think this one's a good option, but that does not mean if you're working in oil pencils or wax pencils like Prismacolors, this baby is also good at 25 rupees. Like 5 sharpeners in like 25 rupees. That's not a bad bargain. So yeah, this one's good too, but this one takes the cake. This one is my favorite for now. So that's it, and I'll see you guys again. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see more reviews. I have a couple of papers and a couple of other pencils that I'd like to review. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. Bye-bye.